Sure, I'll make it today at 3:30.
All right, thank you.
Yep. Have a nice day.
Oh, motherfucker. Before you hang up, never mind.
Hmm? Wait, what do you want me to say, Flood?
I wanted you to say that you were not going alone.
Should be fine. Hopefully.
Famous last words, dude. Jesus Christ.
Hopefully.
All right. We'll find out.
Okay, so
So y'all are gonna head over there then?
yes, we are. Let's not take the stolen car.
God fucking. Alright.
Let's not take the stolen car.
Probably for the best.
That's what I'm thinking.
Alright.
Because especially considering that aren't the windshield wipers still forced on?
Listen, dude. I'm just very passionate about clean windows, okay?
Okay. Me and Serge will head out right now. Bunk, you head out also. Just don't take the same route as us.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna say I'll probably take the tram over there, which is above ground subway.
This is quite a nice tram.
Yeah,
Surprisingly
after about-
surprisingly clean.
With a little bit of time to spare, y'all make it over to the Upper Marina District. Y'all go. In comparison to where y'all were yesterday in the combat zone, this area is actually much nicer. There's only a few homeless that you see. There's not
Whoa, only a few.
only a few instead of all over the place.
Yeah.
The buildings are generally nice, clean for the most part. There's still trash here and there, and everyone is dressed nicely. Most almost completely in like higher end fashion, business suits. You can see little bits of individuality, but for the most part, everyone kind of blends together in a business, business environment kind of look.
Yeah.
The building that y'all come up to is the West Mueller building. It's about a 24 skyscraper. And it is honestly a very boring building. It's a whitewashed stone with very few glass windows. And as y'all can kind of see around it, it has a few drones buzzing around it. Just little small ones. Look almost like birds, except for they dart around in only the way a drone can.
Flying death birds.
And in front of the building you see is a large statue of the Greek god Hermes.
Nice statue. Okay.
And there's only one door to this building that y'all can see.
So just the main entrance?
Yeah, just the main entrance.
Okay. Our guns. Are we gonna have to? Are we bringing those in with us, or are we gonna? Are we?
What guns do you have? Y'all are.
I have an assault rifle, so that can't be hidden at all.
Nope, concealable weapons only.
So Surge has can conceal his gun. I can't.
What weapon does Serge have?
I have a shotgun.
Oh wait, do you have a shotgun? Crap, I thought you had a pistol.
I have a pistol.
Well, I hope y'all are good with your fists.
So is there? Can I see security outside, or is there anyone outside?
You can't see security outside.
Okay. Serge, you ready to enter the building, or do you want to do anything
I'm
outside?
ready.
Okay. We calmly walk into the room.
Okay. Did y'all leave? Just to clarify, did y'all take your weapons in with you?
I say we walk in with them. I walk up to the front desk and I say, "Would you mind holding on to my weapon for me? There was nowhere I didn't want to leave it outside."
The receptionist looks up at you and says, "Oh, just you'll need to check it in with security, and they'll charge it, put it in the weapons locker. You'll get it on your way back out."
Thank you. Where is security?
Oh, they're going to be just over there, and she points to the far wall, where you can see another desk there with a very bored-looking guy wearing a black cap.
I turn to her and I say, "Thank you. I'll be right back." And so will the man right next to me.
She just goes back to ignoring you.
We walk over to security.
He gives y'all an eye of like, fuck, I gotta deal with this shit now. Alright, how can I help you two?
I have a meeting here, and this man's with me. We just wanted to turn in our weapons, so we weren't, walking around a corporation building with weapons, because I don't think we don't want to start anything.
Yeah, alright. Fill up this form. Make sure it's completely filled out. If it's not filled out and anything happens to your weapon, we are not liable. And you'll be given a ticket. Hand that back to me on your way out. I'll give them back.
Thank you.
He slides you both a couple little computer iPad thingies with a pretty lengthy form about your weapons.
I grab one and start filling it
I'll
out.
take one as well.
Alright, and after a few minutes, y'all should have those done and probably handed back, I'm going to assume.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
The guard takes it back, gives him a once-over, puts him on the desk, takes your weapons, and just hands you a couple of tickets. Alright, there you go. Just make sure to get them before the end of the day. If you do not get them by the end of the day, then I cannot be held responsible for them. Yada, yada, yada. Have a good day.
Thank you.
I say thanks.
Yeah, he just, stopped caring.
I walk back over to the desk.
Alright, how can I help you two now?
Yes, I have a meeting with... Wow. Wow, I blanked on his name.
Juan Velasquez.
Thank you. I have a meeting with Mr. Velasquez.
At what time?
3:30.
Oh. Okay, you're the 3:30. Ah, yes. Okay. Here, take these two badges. Keep them with you at all times. If you lose them, we are not liable for whatever happens to you. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, now head up the elevator to the left, go up to 415, take a right, second corridor on the left, at the end of the hall. Okay?
Yep. I turn and start walking towards the elevator.
Yeah, she pretty much dismisses y'all from her life as soon as you walk away. Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Let's hope this goes well.
All right, and y'all get to the elevator. It's a nice elevator, much faster than the last one, with actually some little bit of pleasant elevator music playing. You know, the most generic shit you can imagine.
So not the screams of bullets.
No, just nice, quiet lounge jazz. When you get up to the top to the 15th floor, y'all get out of the elevator, and in all honesty, you're just on an office floor. There's just sounds of quiet typing, some quiet conversation, nothing too loud. A couple people walking here and there, but everyone just regular office workers.
I look at Serge and say, "You ready to head over to this guy's office?"
Yeah. Uh, to the right, second corridor.
Crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's head
To
down.
the right.
Yeah, let's head over.
Second corridor.
Yeah. We walk to
Everyone.
this guy's office.
All right. Somehow y'all managed to remember the confusing direction from the receptionist.
I'm pretty sure she said left.
Somehow you managed to get there. After only getting lost 3 times, you'll find a door named with the nameplate of Velasquez. And opening it, you come into a room with a moderate, like it's a medium-sized office. It's not a big one, but it's got a window. So, and in there is honestly, an average-looking Hispanic male sitting behind a desk, and as you open the door, he stands to greet you. Ah, hello! Y'all are my 3:30?
Yes, we are.
Ah, come and sit down, come and sit down. And I'm so sorry, I didn't catch your name last time we talked. What was your name?
Oh, my name is Dante Ripper. This is my partner, Surge Dynamo.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. And y'all looking to buy painkillers from us, correct?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so do you have which ones you were looking for, or do you just want to browse the catalog?
I look over at Surge, like saying, "Hey, this is your area of expertise."
You know what? Let's browse your catalog.
Hey, he pulls out a little handheld computer thing and hands it to you, and it is, when you look at it, it is a list of a few hundred different drugs, half of which are have little red dots next to them, and the other half have white.
I look up at one and I say, "What do these dots mean next to these?"
Oh, sorry about that. That's the full catalog. Since you're dealing with solos, I figured let's take a look at what all we can offer. The white dots are what we sell to companies openly. Those are the ones that have gone through all the testing, no real issues. The red ones are a few issues to them. They're not the kind of things that we typically will sell to most corporations or even private buyers. They're ones we've researched and taken a look at and said they're probably not going to work. But if you wish to use our research, you can pay for that.
All right, I flip through, look for street names for Third Eye Burnout.
Unfortunately, there are no street names listed. In fact, most of the names you see are strictly like by patent number and then by the commercial name. The ones in red do not have a commercial name associated with them.
So I look at him, I look up at him, and I'm like, I'm a medical guy, but honestly, dealing with the trauma team so much, we end up listening to like the street names of all these drugs and how to treat them. It's really hard for me to understand what a bunch of patent numbers look like. Do you have a translation for some of these if I'm going to look for these painkillers?
Street names, we don't really keep track of those because that's on the client to market them. We just do the initial research and development of the drug. The only reason we have even commercial names is because we hear about those on the market. Now, we do have 3 of them which have been sold on the market that do not have commercial names because they haven't actually gone there yet. If you look at patent number 57001, and there are a couple others beyond that won't actually have those yet.
As
Does
we're looking at this, what exactly does this catalog tell us of them? Does it only have names, or does it have
It
stuff
has-
like symptoms or stuff
It
along
has
those lines?
symptom. So what you're going to see on there are effective rates, different like biological things. Like if you click on it, it'll pull up like some charts like, okay, hey, it's effective at this dosage for this age group for this long, kind of deal. You're gonna see like general effect info.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Are how easy is it for me to search for the side effects or
Yeah.
physical effects or third eye burnout on this catalog?
So it's probably not going to be too easy, seeing as third eye burnout is not a painkiller.
Yeah, it's a recreational drug more.
Oh, so he didn't give me a catalog of all their drugs, but just
You
painkillers?
yes.
I
Okay.
I look at him and say, do you have any recommendations of the more popular or standard ones that people tend to go for when you're selling them to companies and private buyers?
Well, most companies are going to go for general standby, such as like Tylenol 2 or Pain Be Gone. You know, stuff that's not going to have that's not too hard to manufacture. You're not going to have too much of an issue with it. Most of the rest of ours are going to be specialty things, like like uh like oh my goodness, what did they call that one? Um, he taps on his computer for a second and he says, "Oh, I believe they called it. Oh my goodness, I can't believe they called it this, but they were calling it fairy tale juice."
I jolt a little at that, and I'm like, who came up with that name?
I it was some little company out of Seattle who ended up coming up with that one. We don't know what they were marketing it to, but they were the first ones to go to market with it. So that's what's in our computer,
Well,
unfortunately.
it's
Yes.
certainly eye-catching.
Yes, that one was honestly it works pretty well, though it causes sparkles to show up in the optic nerves, so giving a bit of a glitter effect to the vision. And we haven't been able to bypass that with any of our research. So
Hmm. Do you guys
it's
have I'm sorry to interrupt you, but do you have a catalog of those more interesting drugs?
What kind of interesting drugs are you looking
Uh,
for?
while Serge is asking that, I will keep looking through the painkillers.
Okay, are you looking for anything in particular?
Uh, I am looking at because I assume there's also stuff like prices on this because it's the catalog.
It's just a catalog. They're not listing prices right there.
Well, so I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna look through for interesting ones. So he seems to believe that I'm, still actually looking through it.
Okay.
So the trauma team has gotten wind of this new synthetic that almost leaves no trace, but apparently gives a wicked high.
Well, that does sound a little familiar. Um, it- are you looking to buy the formula for that?
Well, as you know, some of these weapons guys, they're not simply about business. Some of them like pleasure. Uh, so I think in addition to the painkillers, it wouldn't hurt to have some of these more recreational drugs on hand.
Oh, well, if you're looking for the recreational stuff, you should have told me. And as he's saying that, he reaches behind his desk and pulls out another pad and hands it to you, which you can see has many, many more items on it than compared to the painkillers list. So, if you're looking for the fun stuff, this is our true pride and joy. Go ahead and take a look. We have some. What you were describing sounds like our easy morning after line.
Easy morning after. I like that.
Yeah, it's easy on the cleanup.
Understandable.
Yeah, no trace, no having to worry about cleaning your blood after. The drug's gone by the next morning. You have a great high, easy day, you're back at work the next morning. Really popular.
It does sound interesting.
Well, I'm still flipping through the painkiller catalog.
Okay.
I'm I've looked to have picked out two that I like that I'm think that for so far.
Okay. And are you looking for anything in particular, Flood, or are you just
Well, I'm not quite sure if that's the one I'm looking for. Have you heard of this one? They're calling it Third Eye Burnout.
third eye burnout? Third eye burnout. Third eye. I'm not strictly up to date on my street terms. What where are you?
It's really popular in the South Night City area lately.
Ooh,
And I heard the University District is starting to catch on to it.
Oh, are you talking about those fellows with the eyes and the tattoos and the really rough ones? The what did they call themselves? Oh, Mister, I'm forgetting their names. Some sort of like club or something.
oh,
The
I peek up. You talking about the that one cult?
cult. Oh yes. Those folks. They were such nice fellows. Really good to do business with them. They bought what was that? It was the easy cleanup line. It was they did the rejected from the rejected list. Number 14 of the derivatives, I believe. And with that info, you could just pull that particular one up, Flood, if you wish.
Yeah, let's pull it up and see what's there.
So as Flood is looking through it, I show him that I actually draw attention and show him that I would like to get the Tylenol 2 and uh what was the other one you had mentioned earlier, Freya? Tylenol 2 and what?
Pain be gone.
And Pain Be Gone.
Be gone.
Those are the two from painkillers I would like to be able to get.
Okay.
And potentially anything my partner had wanted from the fun stuff, which I'm leaving that to him so far.
Okay. Do we want to follow check in with Flood and see what's going on with his stuff?
Yes.
Yes, please.
All right, Flood. So you're looking into the tablet, and you pull up the info on what you know as third eye burnout, which they know as derivative reject number 12. And what you see is honestly kind of horrifying. Derivative number 12 was in research for several months, was the 12th iteration, and had one of the lowest to date kill rates at 30%, which is an increase from the 60% it was beforehand.
What was the name of this one? The
He said
the stuff.
rejected derivative 14, 12, he said?
Well, the derivative reject number 12, I want to know what is it a reject of? Is that just a generic name of it?
It was of the earlier line. What I call that? Anyone remember?
He said morning after?
I don't
Easy
know.
morning after.
Easy morning after.
Oh,
So it's of that line. So it was made to be of that line. It's just the 12th iteration of that was a failure.
yeah. I look back at him and I go, well, some of these look a little too interesting for my taste.
understandable. It's some of those, especially the rejected ones, they're not really ready for public consumption. But if you did really want to, we are willing to sell those on a at a discounted rate.
So
I really quick. I pick up. Um, you said at a discounted rate. How much of a
Yeah.
discount?
Well, most of our formula we sell for around depends on which one you're going for. Say when we're talking designer drugs, they're very lucrative. So our completed products are usually about 1 to 2 million for the formula. The one that you were asking about, derivative number 12, that we sold last for about 50,000. So it's a bit of a discount if you are really looking for that. If you're looking for the actual easy morning after stuff that we have that has actually passed our strict quality control, that'll be running at about 4 to 5 million.
Hmm.
what if we don't want to buy the formula? We're just interested in buying the product itself.
Well, then you will need to contact one of our clients and purchase through them because we don't actually do production.
Yeah, they're just they're just a lab basically. They just come up with the formulas.
Oh,
Well,
well, I think
I
we'll have to do that then.
yeah, I look at him and say, uh, so for the painkillers, how much would that run me on the two I like?
Well, given that you're a smaller shop, we could set you up with a limited use license, and I can do for both of them under the limited use licensing deal that we have for 500,000 for both under the package deal.
But
Would it?
you guys don't give us the equipment to make this stuff. So how are we supposed to make your formula? Where do you recommend we purchase that equipment?
Well, if you're after the equipment and you don't have them, you will need to go and purchase them. I can give you the contact info I have for some really good folks over at Francisco Multinational. They, I believe, make some the best medical production equipment.
Okay. I
Do
would actually love that contact number.
uh,
Yeah,
really fast. I also ask him. Do you know if they also do packaging as well, Uh, or if they just do production equipment?
they do just they might do packaging. I haven't actually spoken to anyone over on that side of things because really I'm just dealing with the formula stuff.
Understandable. Well,
Production, logistics, that's a whole different department, and I'm just happy selling my little formulas.
well, uh, I'm
Can I
gonna
get that number?
yeah. After he gives Flood that number, I just want to say, thank you for your time. Uh, me and my partner here will go and talk to that company, and then say later on this week I will give you a call back to see if I
Sure,
want to see if we want to set up another meeting.
sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, y'all have a good day now.
You also.
All right, and he walks y'all to the door and shows y'all out. And he does give you the phone number and the
Okay,
contact.
got it.
I head towards the elevator.
Yeah, let's go get our weapons and get the heck out of here.
Yeah, I don't like being out without my weapon. It feels naked.
All right, and if you look at when you do look at the thing flood, there is a name on there which is Tessa Perry.
Okay. We head down to we head down over to the security and give them our tickets.
The guy pulls out your weapons, hands them back, takes the tickets, and says, "You can, well, y'all can leave your passes with me. Just head out the front door."
Thank you.
Thanks.
I turn and leave.
Yeah. Yeah, he has already gone back to staring at his book. All right.
Okay, so after we get outside and we walk a decent amount of ways, I turn and look at Serge and I'm like, think at this point we don't even want to follow this guy anymore, unless you think we should.
Yep. No, I'm of the same mindset. I actually think we learned way more than I was bargaining for. That almost seemed easy.
Hmm. Well, I mean, we literally I have a legitimate business, so.
So I actually screwed up. I didn't realize they were just selling the formulas. I thought they did the manufacturing. Knowing that they sell the formulas, the Fractal Cult guys are the ones that bought it. They've got to be manufacturing it themselves.
Yeah.
But I think that's why I wanted the number of this multinational company, because if we're lucky, I guess we could probably figure out if the Fractal Cult bought any equipment to
Well,
manufacture this stuff for them.
we should probably call Bunk and tell him to meet back up with us.
Yeah, we should definitely call Bunk.
I call Bunk and say, hey, change of plans. Just meet up with us. We're heading to uh the name of that company. Wow, I'm blanking.
Francisco Multinational.
We're heading to the Francisco Multinational. We're heading to that area.
Yay. Sounds good.
Francisco Multinational. Since this is not going to be something y'all really need to look up, given that they're a company that sells things and they have advertising. They are a company that operates out of the Upper Marina District, closer to the piers.
Oh, okay,
Which,
okay. So kind of like up by that number 55?
second orange circle on the
Oh.
deal.
Okay, cool.
Literally within walking distance.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay, so
Well, do you want to make an unannounced house call to Tessa Perry?
Wait, question. If it's in walking distance, do I not have my car still?
we wait, did you bring the car? We said not to bring the car.
I don't have it anymore.
Because I thought we agreed not to bring the car. I mean,
I remember you guys.
you could have gone behind my back and taken the car if you want. Like,
I remember you guys saying not to bring the car. I don't remember saying yes.
you could have brought the car if you wanted.
I'll just leave it in a fucking back alley. On the walk. God, walking. Fuckers for suckers.
I'm assuming all of this is happening when we're on the phone, by the way.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm assuming all this is happening when we're calling him.
All right.
Well, the three of us can go in. Do you think the three of us can just go in there and ask, or do you want to call first?
Probably call first, because showing up unannounced is probably a bad idea for a place like this.
All right, I call Tessa Perry.
All right. After honestly more than a few rings, she picks up. Yes, this is Tessa. How can I help you?
Hi Tessa, my name is Serge Dynamo. We just got done meeting Mr. Velasquez at Weiss Mueller. Maybe you know him. He gave us your number. We're looking at manufacturing some painkillers, and heard you were the one to talk to about buying the equipment for that.
Oh, yeah, Juan. How's he doing? Is he doing all right? I haven't heard from him for a minute. So yes, we do handle the production and sale of pharmaceutical equipment for production purposes. Are you looking for anything, just specialty things, or are you looking for a full lab setup?
Uh, so we have two that we're interested in. One is the painkiller. I look at Dante. What was the name of those again?
Tylenol 2 and Pain Be Gone.
Tylenol 2 and Pain Be Gone. And
Oh, okay.
but he also said you might have the equipment for this one called Easy Morning After.
Yes. In fact, we have the equipment to produce both. Um, in fact, the two painkillers you listed are honestly some of our most popular in terms of pharmaceuticals because you can generally do most of the Weissmuller catalog off of that equipment. The Easy Morning After line, from what I remember, requires a few specialty pieces, but I haven't. It's gonna be a little expensive for those.
I look at Surge and kind of motion for him to ask about further on price.
My associate is very interested in cost effectiveness of this operation. So, what kind of price are we talking here?
Well, we currently sell most of the production setups. If you're looking for a full setup for a industrial level lab, we are selling that at a full for a full package as 4 million. If you're looking for something smaller, we can scale that down to a point.
I'm
But generally,
Well, how small are we talking here? What kind of square footage? What kind of building am I going to need to run these operations?
well,
Because
the industrial one is a full regular sized warehouse. I guess would probably be the easiest way to say that. We can scale down to single room for small hospitals, and the small hospital one is going to be 1.5 million.
what's the production rate of those operations?
The production rate is going to be enough to handle the constant supply for, like, the small is going to be a goodness enough to yeah, sorry, my brain just reset on me.
You're cool. It happens.
It's okay, Tessa. That happens to me as well.
No, the the small is going to produce enough pills to keep 500 people happy every day, whereas the industrial one is going to be able to service a few thousand.
Uh,
Hmm.
I quietly whisper to Surge to ask if they also have like packaging equipment for stuff like bags, bottles for these drugs. If they also provide do the, sort of those types of machinery. If they also have.
Does your does your does your production equipment include packaging as well?
Not or with our Not with these packages. If you're looking for the packaging set, that is going to be an additional 1 million for at least the end of just the individual packaging setups. If you're looking for additional warehouse logistics setups, we can do a few more additionals on there. What are you looking at having to set up? What are you
Uh,
looking to move it through?
I guess we're a smaller operation. I think the industrial thing might be a bit out of our price range, but we're still in the planning stages. Um, to be honest, this is a lot of information over the phone. Are you able to send me any of this documentations that I could take a look at and discuss with my partners?
If you're looking for documentation, you can. You'll have to come into the office. I can't send these over the phone. The only reason I'm even discussing this is because Juan sent you over. No offense, but you can't trust a whole
Okay.
lot of people out here.
Well, I guess I wouldn't mind coming in and taking a look at these. Is there an availability on your schedule?
Is this
Um,
bitch racist?
And to be honest, we're in the area. We just got done meeting with Velasquez, so I believe you're pretty
yeah,
close.
I can pencil y'all in for a small presentation if you're really looking to before I head out the door. So why don't you
I
come on
really
over?
appreciate that. I'm not looking for a big presentation dog pony show. I just am interested in getting my eyes on these so I could digest them a little more.
Okay, come up to my office and I'll get the stuff to put together.
Really quick, Serge, ask if it's all right for your, uh, if she's okay with your two partners coming with you, or if she doesn't want, or if she just wants to meet with you and me, or how she wants to do that.
As I said, my name is Surge Dynamo, but I also have my partners with me. Is that gonna be an issue?
No, that's fine.
Do you need
Just
me to leave you their names, or will it be fine when we hit
no,
reception?
you'll just be party of three coming up. Just check in when you get here.
All right. I will see you soon.
She says all right and hangs up on you.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, so I'm wasn't able to get uh, the schematics, pictures of this equipment, or much details other than it seems like the equipment that you can produce this stuff with can be either small or really large, and who knows what Fractal Cult is using to produce this stuff. So hopefully, um, when we get eyes on it, at least we could uh, identify what we're looking at a little easier.
Yeah. Try and
Because
get.
honestly, I've got nothing.
Yeah. Just try and get some ideas, because I feel honestly, I feel like at this point we're kind of coming up on where we we mostly have figured out everything that Blank wanted us to know.
Yeah, I guess
Now,
I
now I
guess
feel
if
now I
you,
feel like we're just trying to get out and get more info to try and hopefully get a bit more money out of this guy.
I'm thinking though too, I want to know what the fractal cult what the fractal cult guys purchased from them. If they're
Yeah.
running the industrial package or if they got uh the smaller package. And
Okay.
if you
So,
guys have a way of working your magic to figure out that information, I think that would be helpful.
well,
My
if you
main
wanna,
thing is my gun.
okay, Bunk, please don't. Not while we're in there. Don't shoot anyone.
Er, mhm. Yeah, actually, Bunk's weapon is
Concealable.
concealable, so
I
Really?
look.
It's such a big gun though.
It's still a pistol.
it's a pistol.
Oh,
It's
End of the
concealable
day,
underfoot.
it's still a pistol. Uh, I look at Surge. I'm like, so when we head up in there, do you want to take the lead on asking questions while I focus more on looking at the machinery?
Yeah, I think so. How much time do you think I need to stall for? Because I don't want to be there all day, but I want to give you enough time to look through.
Considering we're gonna be meeting her at the end of the day, right before she runs out of there, just get me the time. Just get me the time I need, if you can, because she's probably gonna want to be in a hurry.
Okay, well, let's make it quick then.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all head over to the building that houses Francisco Multinational, which is a building on a corner. But Francisco National is not the only business within this. This is a one of these towers that has a few more than a few.
Uh, are there guards outside of this place?
Not outside of it, but you can see them as soon as you walk in.
Uh, I look at Serge. I'm like, you want to do the same thing we did last time? Walk in, walk over to the guards, give them our guns.
Yeah, what do you want to do about Bunk?
I'm
I
concealing the fuck out of my gun, dude. I'm not handing this shit over.
I look at Serge. And I'm like, do we trust Bunk to and I say, do we trust Bunk to conceal this thing? Because if he gets found out, we're gonna be in a fight without our guns.
You know what?
Um,
Bunk is always lucky like that. I think we'll be okay.
Oh God. I
Man,
look.
Frey's gonna be rolling hard against me right
He
now.
will. That's why. That's why I'd rather just give your gun up.
Nah.
Oh God. Lord save us.
Risk it for the biscuit, bro.
Lord save
Let's
us.
do the same thing then. Bunk can keep his gun.
Okay.
Okay.
Hell yeah, bro.
I walk in, go over to the security desk because that's the first thing I look for. I ask. I'm here. I'm here for. I say, me and these three are here for a meeting. I was coming over to see if you were the person I turned my gun in, if I can turn my gun into, and so will my friend here. I motioned to Serge while we head over for our meeting.
Holy shit, a smart one. Yep. He pushes a button on a desk and a locker on the wall next to him opens up. Yeah, go put your
Smart
weapons in there.
This motherfucker.
I turn to him and ask, do you need to give us a ticket or anything like when we put ours in there so we know which weapon is ours, or you just gotta remember our
Nope.
faces?
Nope, security cameras got you. Don't worry about it.
Understandable. I walk over and hang my gun up in the locker.
Yeah, I put my shotgun in there as well.
All right. He presses another button. It closes locks and basically displays a little picture of you two on it.
I whistle and I just say, man,
Cool.
that's some nice tech.
Yeah. Got a security upgrade last year. Shit makes my job easy.
I say understandable. I turn and just walk over to the front desk.
Hi, can I help y'all?
Yeah, my name is Serge. I'm with my two associates here. We've got a meeting with Tessa Perry.
Oh, the impromptu. Yeah, yes. You're gonna want to head up to floor 19, and it's going to be room 303. Okay.
Perfect. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. Take the elevators and have a nice day.
Thank you.
God.
I look at Dante and I'm like, man, that receptionist was better directions than the last one.
I look over and I'm like, man, you're telling me. But it makes sense that this is a much nicer building.
And you find out that it is indeed a much nicer building, as they have actually well produced elevator music. Surprise, you're going up in the world.
As we're going up, I'm just tapping my foot on the ground.
Yep. When it reaches the 19th floor, it opens up to honestly a real surprise for the world of Night City, an open air office floor plan.
I'm just looking around in
What the
amazement.
Great.
Do those things actually exist?
They
I've never
do.
even heard of those.
They do.
What
Yep.
the
Okay.
fuck?
They're crazy.
Yep, you can see some offices on each of the wall sets, but it has lots of open windows. Feels very open and free, and like you have no privacy as a worker.
Oh, I'm googling it right now. This looks awful.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the type where like the walls are glass, right?
Yep.
Glass or no walls at all.
Yeah. You base if you see like basically you could see from one end of the floor all the way to the other because there's nothing obstructing it.
Sucks.
All right.
Yep. And you are able to see on one of the far walls. Looks most of the office is empty at the moment, except you can see a secretary working over here and there,
Yeah.
and you see one office with one worker.
I'm just this is me asking I got a character. I'm gonna assume it's like 4:30 basically for like 4:40.
You're there around 5.
Okay, yeah, I figured because I'm just assuming end of workday is like 5 for corporation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's around 5-ish.
Okay. Uh, I just motion for Surge because since he's gonna be doing the questioning, if he wants to lead the way, because he'll be the guy that mainly does most of the talking.
Yep, I'll make my way to 303.
I'll follow.
All right. And before y'all even are able to get close to the door, she is up and opening it, given that she can see y'all coming from the elevator. Hey, yeah, Surge and friends.
I look at her and I introduce myself. I'm Dante Ripper.
Hello,
I'm Bunk.
Mick Bomberman.
Yes.
Oh wow, I've loved your shows.
Yeah, we're in. What's up? Oh man, it's so nice to meet a
I'm not
fan.
gonna
Very
I'm
unlikely
not gonna
spot,
lie.
too.
I'm not gonna lie. Out of character, I'm saying this, but in my head at that moment, I'm just imagining Bunk doing a fist pump.
I did a fist bump in real life just now. The fucking I imagined like fucking Naruto, how Sakura has like that inner Sakura.
Oh
My
god.
yeah. Uh,
Okay.
nice. It's so great to meet a fan. Man, now I wish I kept my gun in the office. Fuck.
Just keep it hidden, bro.
What?
Yeah, I
Okay.
saw you in your what was that? You had a performance last month over near the by the university.
Yeah, I did.
That that solo you did at the end. Oh my goodness, it moved me.
Thanks. You
I'm
see,
dead,
not a lot of people
I'm
can
dead.
appreciate good
This was a
automaton
curveball
live
I wasn't
performances.
expecting,
But
bro.
whenever
I
I
was
meet
not
someone who
expecting
does,
this.
it is just such a treat. Oh man, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh my goodness, I'm so happy I took this meeting now. All right, how about this, y'all? Come on in, come on in. Have a seat. There's, so you know what? Anywhere. I got a couch. Just have at it. We're just gonna do a nice informal presentation on this. Um, and as she goes to sit down at the computer, she hits a button and a screen drops from the ceiling.
Oh, cool.
And on it,
Uh,
various options seem to show up on the screen.
okay.
Okay, so y'all said y'all are a smaller operation. Are y'all looking for how small are we talking? Like one building, one room, or are you looking for something a little more rugged?
I will mention right here that we're I own a shop in Little Europe that is mainly a weapons tech and repair shop. But I recruited Surge and Bunk over here because I'm looking to expand it because uh, the solos in the area, they're very wild when it comes to recreational and painkiller style drugs.
Yeah, I've met a few. You know, they're a wild bunch.
But so I own a decently sized shop. It's about 3 floors on the ground floor
Wow.
with basically an apartment above.
Okay, so you're okay. So if it's that size, and she goes over to her computer, clicks on the keys for a bit. Well, I think our best option for you is going to be something like this. And as she does, the uh the screen pulls up and basically just shows you a picture of a cargo container. This is our best option for some of the movers and shakers of the street, like yourself. This is what we like to call the cartel special. This is a complete production and packaging lab.
Hmm.
Sorry, my dogs were going off.
Yeah, I figured something happened because you kind of cut out.
Yeah, my sister got home, so
I heard the dog.
yeah, give me a second.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting to see a cartel special already.
That was fast.
I know, right?
What
So-
is a cartel special?
So the cartel special is a complete production to package line, all within the size of a standard cargo container. Now, you're not going to get the same production numbers as you will from larger setups, but this is our fastest and most complete. Everything you need to produce, package, and ship small to decent sized amounts of product are going to be in this. And it's very mobile if need be.
Hmm.
I look at her and I do ask, would it be possible for like, is there anywhere in this building, or would it be possible for me to see this in the physical instead of just on a presentation?
Well, currently we don't actually have any on site because this is, well, just an office. If you're looking to see what it looks like on the inside, she clicks a few keys and a bunch of pictures and some 3D models of the various pieces of equipment show up on the screen.
Freya,
So you can get an idea. Yeah.
can I do a tech roll to see how much I understand on it?
Yes, you can do a regular tech roll.
Basic tech.
Basic.
I'm
Yeah.
asking because different techs.
Yeah, this is going to be a basic.
21.
Okay, you're going to understand quite a bit. Nothing here is really going to be too difficult for you to understand what it is and what's going on.
Okay.
So no real jargon. Okay, so you see.
Wait, can we also do tech rolls?
Do you really want to understand what she's talking about?
I feel like I should. If she knows me, I want to care and pay attention.
Give me a roll.
Tech roll.
I'm about to say I
Uh,
did it because she's pulling up images on here that that my character needs to quickly look at, understand, and file away.
Yeah, but maybe I can sweet talk her. Shit.
You understand. You're seeing machines that do
Nice.
that. You think they do the things she's telling you they do.
Nice one, prop. Nice one, prop.
Nice.
Whereas Serge or Dante over here
You
is
need-
able to,
Oh.
if you want to. I mean,
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, for me it made sense that my character would make that roll, because I'm the guy that would look at this and try and digest it all.
whereas Dante is actually understanding what the machines are, kind of like understanding the various like processes that they might be capable of, and kind of like getting a general feel for like, oh, that's a package machine 5000. It does X amount.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so she starts showing you the various things. Okay, so these are some of the parts. I don't have any on site, and in all honesty, it's a little late to get to one of the storage facilities. So this will have to do for now. And it's basically pictures of each parts that would be in there, including a fully unloaded cargo container and everything that would be in it. So as you can see, this is a full setup. Any questions on anything, or do you want me to go through specifics?
What is the rate of production of this? Because I understand it wouldn't be as much as a bigger machine, but I'm curious on what the production of this piece is.
Oh, so this is for powderized product, and this will be producing about 5 gallons worth a day of powderized product, which I forget in actual weight, but that's not here nor there.
I
Oh,
uh,
goodness.
I motion for Serge if he has any questions he wants to ask.
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay, I feel like and so how much would this piece run us if we decide to go for it?
So the thing with this one is that it's honestly one of our fastest sellers, but generally speaking, this one's running at about 250,000 per unit.
Hmm. And do you have any other things that are of this like size that you would say would be good for the square footage we have, or is this the only piece that you think would work?
This would be the best for what y'all have said you were looking for. We have a few other setups for various other material productions in even in your size, but nothing that's going to be for your setup exactly. If you are talking about upscaling to a larger output, we have plenty of options at the higher levels.
Would we be able to see those? Because just to have an idea of what we might want to upscale to at some point.
Sure. And she starts showing off various size packages for various square footage is of space and power requirements.
Hmm.
Basically, you're not really seeing anything you really truly recognize.
I'm
I mean,
motion,
outside.
I'm motion to see if Serge has anything he wants to ask
Yeah,
or.
what's the prices on this stuff?
She said that. She said 25,000 for the one she showed. Oh, sorry, 250,000.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you asking about larger packages?
Uh, I guess I think I just missed that part, to be honest with you. I was just making sure I understood what you were saying, but I think that's the all the information that we wanted to know.
I lean over to Bunk and I say, dude, you should offer to sign something for her to help out
Uh,
with this.
okay. Um, I I'm like, uh, okay. So I I laid the schmooze, and I, lick the tip of my fingertips, run it through my hair, fix it up a little, and I'm like, yo, girl, I really appreciate
Is he trying to
all
flirt with
this
her?
help, you know? Is there anything
Is
I
this man
can
trying
do,
to flirt
to
with
show
her?
my appreciation? Like, you want anything signed, or,
Yo!
you
Oh, oh,
know?
oh! Could I get a selfie with you?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'm happy to do anything for a fan.
Alrighty. She steps up and pulls out a camera and takes a pose with you. You know.
Nice. All right. Cool. Uh, I guess, uh, and I just say, like, hey, thanks again. Really appreciate it.
Hey, Bunk, give me a perception roll.
Perception roll?
Oh no.
Yes, perception roll.
Mm, perception. Where's perception?
Oh no, indeed.
I don't like where this is going.
Uh-oh. I feel like I'm being set up. I feel like she knows something about me.
Perception is an awareness. 13. Oh
Okay.
no.
Ah.
All right. So what were you saying?
Uh, hold on. I don't know what I was saying now. If I had to roll a perception and I obviously didn't see shit. I was just saying thanks for helping us out.
Uh, I
Oh,
Yeah.
while this is
oh,
going on,
well,
while Bunk is doing this, I lean over to Serge and say, "Do you have any other questions you gotta ask or anything you want to clarify?"
So I whisper back and I'm like, what's the deal with the fractal cola? Do you think I'm all these cameras here? I'm not sure if this is the best place to ask about.
Well, do you think we should ask, like, if they have any, if she has any notable buyers she could recommend that we could talk about
Ooh,
equipment before we leave? Like
I
anyone she
like where
could
you're going.
anyone she could recommend that has bought this stuff previously that we could ask? Just
I
to
think that's a great idea.
yeah. You want to open with that or should I?
Um, I think I think you should go for it.
Okay. So, uh, I I do this while she's dealing with Bunk. Is when me and Serge have that conversation.
Yeah.
And so after that happens, uh, I I I stand up and ask, is there any uh group company or anything of the like that's bought this previously that you could this the the cartel special that you could recommend that we could talk to see what their thoughts on it is?
Oh, if you're wanting
Basically, looking at
any-
buyers' reviews.
if you're looking for buyers reviews, I'm going to have to say most of our buyers have signed NDAs with us.
Hmm.
And I would prefer not to jump into that bit of hot water. But there are a few that haven't. Most notably is Mr. Tanaka down in the Glen. He and his associates have bought a few of our cartel specials.
Uh,
Um,
what type of place does he run? Like what type of
he
store or business?
well, he's not really running a business. It's more that his family runs a business, if you catch my meaning.
I do. I just nod and say yes, I do.
Yeah, I would prefer not to direct you to him. But if you are really wanting to go and speak to someone about what they think of our product, I believe that they are very satisfied with us as they have continued to purchase from us.
Hmm. Well, thank you for your time. This was very informative.
Do you have any clients in South Night City?
Over the past, not since last year, um, we haven't made any deliveries over to anywhere near that. We don't actually do any deliveries with the combat zones, but
uh,
we have had a gentleman out there, but he is no longer a client of ours.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it was his own fault.
Okay, that's what I
ah,
was gonna ask you.
understandable.
Yeah, do you remember about 6 months ago there was that fireball that lit up the sky for all of about 5 seconds?
I think I heard something about that.
Yeah,
I I I do also. I think I saw it all the way from Little Europe.
yeah, that was he had decided to try and create a new type of meth.
Was he another one of those guys that thought they were gonna make a super meth?
He
I was
tried
about to
to
say super meth.
he tried to make a new super meth.
Ugh. I feel like we have explosions about that crap every other day.
Yes, but most of them are using industrial level equipment and in the middle of a tower and then collapsing said tower on top of their drug lab.
Feel issue.
I put my palm in my I put my face in my palm. I shake my head.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I look over at Surge. I look over at Bunk. Do you guys have any other questions, or should we get out of the nice lady's way?
I'm good. Thank you for your
Uh,
time.
yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
I look over to her and say, "Thank you, Miss Perry, for your time."
No, thank you.
I don't like the way this bitch is speaking. And that perception roll shit is shady. Anyway, on our way out, I give her some finger guns and a smile because I'm the Riz Lord.
Jesus.
I got drip on drip, dude. What can I say?
And she gives you a wink as you walk out the door.
As we're leaving, could I do a perception roll to see if she does anything in her office as we're leaving, to see if I notice her do anything?
Sure, make a perception roll.
Wow. Okay. No. Crit fail.
Amazing, you don't notice anything.
Ah, dude, I'm blind as a bat some days.
The fucking sun comes into the window, blinding his eyes.
Dude, I thought maybe I could see something because glass windows. Hoping.
Nope. Nope, you see her go back to her desk.
Well, I look over these two and I'm like, okay, you guys ready to head over to the elevator?
I guess. Can I like? I can't remember. It was the floor was empty, right? Like, there was nobody here.
There was a few
Just there?
secretaries.
Okay. No, I won't bother with anything then. All right.
Surge?
Oh. Um. Really quick. Can. So is she just like? She just like goes back to her, sits it down at her desk, doesn't do anything else.
That's all I noticed with my perception roll, dude. I crit failed.
Can I do a perception roll?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm not asking y'all to because I'm not like.
Yeah, you're not trying to fucking murder me right now.
I was just seeing if I noticed anything.
Uh,
Perception is an awareness. Bro, what is
Why?
it with you and 13s?
I always get 13.
You roll a 13 3 times in a row.
I have 13. That's when I pickpocketed. I got 13 too.
No, you had a higher. Oh yeah, you had a low one, didn't you?
Yeah, he rolled a 13.
I'm scrolling through. I keep getting 13s. Oh my god.
Oh, yo, let's see.
It's statistically unlikely, but you're managing it. All right.
Uh,
You notice that she watches y'all as you're going.
Watches what?
watches us as
She
we're
watches
leaving.
y'all as y'all walk out.
Okay. Damn it. Okay.
I
I
like.
want to see if I want to use my freaking lip reading skill. Fuck. Damn it.
Serge, you ready to go?
All right. Give me the.
Unless Floyd wants to make that
Yeah,
perception roll.
Yeah, sure, I'll do a perception roll. Why not? What's the worst I get?
You can crit fail like I did.
Yeah.
16.
Now you notice that she's paying attention to Bunk.
Okay.
Dude, I don't.
Riz Master.
Dude.
Wait, she totally knows I have a gun. Or fucked.
I swear to God, Bunk.
Yes,
Okay,
it
let's
is.
leave.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
It wasn't a gun in my pocket. I was just happy to see her. I swear.
We get into the elevator and we hit the ground floor when we hit the button for the ground floor.
Yeah.
All right, y'all managed to make it down there. Gonna go get your weapons, or
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to the security desk that we dropped our weapons off at.
he glances up at y'all, presses the button, the thing pops open, and he just waves y'all off.
I reach in there, grab my gun. I do look it over just to make sure it's not been messed with.
No one's gonna mess with your gun, Dante. I grab my gun and leave.
I look over. I imagine he said this, and I just give him the finger.
He flips one back at you.
Edgy.
Okay, I leave.
All right.
Give him the finger to the guy or the finger to Flood?
Blood.
Oh. Well, the security guard still flips you off.
He just imagines I also did it to him, even though it wasn't pointed at him.
Yeah. All right. We all walk out of the building onto the streets with the decently dressed crowds. As you see, I mean, it's busier on the street now that it's after hours.
Okay.
Well,
I have some things I want to talk to you guys about, but I feel like we should go back to the shop.
yeah, let's
There's
hit.
too many
Okay.
people here.
Agreed.
All right. Are you taking the
Alright.
car back?
We don't have the car. I fucking dumped it because they told me to.
Oh, you fully dumped it. Okay.
Wait, you fully dumped it? I
Yeah.
thought you were just left it in the alleyway that you can go back to.
Wait, is that not dumping?
No, you could just say you could dump it, or you could just park it in the alleyway.
I parked it in the alleyway. All right, we have a car.
So, here's what you need to do. We're gonna make a roll.
You dumb motherfucker.
Oh God.
Why?
What's the roll? It should probably call it.
They totally planted the car. Anyway, what do I do?
Do.
2.
You no longer have a car.
Oh, did it get carjacked?
Stolen.
Wait, did it
Your,
get towed?
Your easily broken into car has been broken into and stolen.
Damn it.
You see the glass on the floor, on the ground.
Cyberpunk, man.
I just look over at Bunk and I said, I told you to leave that car."
I was too busy getting pussy when I should have been getting cock.
Okay, I just okay, guys. Like, come on, let's just go take the tram back. You guys cool with that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So are you take the tram or you walk all the way?
Yeah, tram.
All right. So after a short period, it is basically sundown. The sky is a lurid red as you make it back to Dante's shop. What are y'all doing?
Okay, Serge. So what'd you have to say?
All right, so think about how some of this pieces together. Mr. Blank wanted to know the supplier, where they're getting it from.
He also wanted to know
We
why.
know-
Well, he didn't want to know supplier. He wanted to know. He wanted to have a sample, and he wanted to know why them. Those were his 2 questions, which we have those.
Why them?
Well, yeah. Because remember,
Why
he
the
wanted
cult?
why the cult, because they're not normally a drug cult. They're normally like a muscle play people.
Yeah, well, we have a bunch of information, I think, to
Agreed.
talk to him about. Because not only that, we can tell him exactly where they got the information from to create this. We have the formula. We
have samples.
We even have the freaking guy who sold them the formula.
And we know the company that bought that. We know the company that most definitely. We don't know for sure, but we're positive it came from what the packaging company came from also.
I'm kind of wondering if that Fallout thing that she was talking about might have been connected to this somehow.
Maybe. I mean, we could try and find that building and investigate it, but do we want to? Do you guys want to? I don't think there'd be too much going on in there. Most of it's probably
We do have the
destroyed.
sample.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're okay.
So
I say we go. We go tell them what we know.
we want to call blank.
All right.
All in
Yeah,
agreement?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
All right. Who's making the phone call?
I get my phone out.
Alright.
Unless one of you guys want to handle it, Bunk. Round 2.
No.
No. After seeing how poorly Buck missed his opportunity with the girl at Francisco Multinational, I no longer have confidence that Bunk is the best person to deal with these situations.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What did I do?
Okay. I pull out my agent and I dial
I don't
the
understand.
number
What did I miss?
for Mr. Blank.
I was
Right.
just being nice to the lady. I don't see what the problem is.
Dude,
Um,
she was like into you.
You could have got any piece of information you wanted out of her, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, that I was hoping
Well,
you would get
I
something
didn't
out of her.
know- I didn't know what to even ask.
Well, I couldn't tell you that we were while we were in there, so I had to hope you would just pick up on it.
Well,
'Cause there was no way I could tell you it.
damn it! I should have given her my number.
You should have.
Well,
But
whatever.
okay, I hit the call button.
all right. He
I-
picked up.
Wait, really quick, sorry. I told you guys. I made damn sure I told you. I'm not good at coming up with new shit. I'm only good
Yeah.
at betting the shit I
Well,
already know.
well, yeah, but we kind of had
You're
hope right there.
confused. You're confused. I don't really care that.
Yeah, like,
you
dude.
missed it.
Damn it.
Dude, you're fine. We're just messing with you.
My virtual girlfriend.
Your tabletop girlfriend. Oh
Buck
no.
missed his chance.
Damn
He
it.
made that dick upgrade.
Hey, hey, Bung. Give me another
What?
perception roll.
Oh my god.
Give me 13 again.
Go for it.
Oh my god, please let me 13.
No, roll better than 13. 18. 18. That's good.
18.
Come on, boy.
You finally notice that in your back pocket there's a card.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Yo, I just imagine Bunk pulling this out and we all just look at it like, dude.
What the fuck is this?
On said
Dude,
card
I'm
is
such a good pickpocketer. That shit just comes into my pocket on its own.
Bro, with the way you've been handling shit, you would look at it and go, "How'd this get in there?" and throw it in the trash.
well, before you throw it away. If you look at it, actually,
I look at it.
It is Tessa's personal number with a call me.
Damn.
Okay. I reach out. I reach out. I
Good.
reach out and offer Bunk a fist bump.
Nice. Can I roll for her to have a big butt?
Oh, fuck up.
Damn it. All right. What was the
all right,
description?
all right. This channel name is becoming a little too real.
Okay.
Oh
Time to call
Have you
Blank.
guys- Have you guys seen Community before?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it's like the D&D episode.
Oh my god. You're right, it is.
Oh man, that's funny.
Okay. You guys ready to call Mr. Blank?
Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna call him
No, I will.
though. Alright.
All right, he picks up almost immediately. All right, what do you got for me?
Well, we figured out everything for you. But do you want me to do it over the phone, or would you like us to meet us back at the shop?
Well, seeing as I'm hoping you've got the stuff for me, let's do it over here. Come to my pizzeria. All right.
You got it. We'll be over there.
All right. All right. See when we get here.
Yep. I hang up.
Yeah.
I say, okay, we're gonna head over to his pizzeria. You guys ready to go?
Alrighty.
Yes.
Let's head out. I look over at Bunk. Man, this would have been a nice time to actually have a car.
Can I steal another car?
Not in Little Europe. Not near my shop. You want to do that? You go near the combat zone.
I won't steal another car.
I don't want that connected back to me.
I'll walk.
I'll take the tram. How about that?
Okay.
Because you are going basically down to the Glen.
Okay, so I'm assuming we just show up with no problem.
Thank you for reminding me. I need to find a table real quick. So talk amongst yourselves for a moment.
I figured.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Damn, bro. I got virtual game.
Serge suddenly has a bad feeling about this meeting.
I look over at Serge and I'm like, dude, I've had a bad feeling about this the whole time, but what can we do? We're being paid.
Oh no.
Why do you think I've wanted us to be so
Punk,
respectful
maybe
with
you
this
should
dude?
call her before you lose your chance.
Before I fucking die.
Yo, I just look over at Punk and I'm like, hey, dude, just think about the booty as a reward for when we don't die.
God, you guys really want to sit here and have me and Freya act out a virtual fake date?
No, I really don't. That.
Is that how you guys want to spend your Saturday night?
Freya puts on lipstick in character.
Yeah, and a wig.
Yeah.
60?
Oh man.
Don't worry about it.
That
Oh.
doesn't sound good. I'd like lower numbers.
Same,
Yeah.
bro.
You 100? What the hell?
Okay, are we at the pizzeria?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Okay. As y'all are coming up to the pizzeria and go to cross the street to get to it, you'll hear a rumbling coming down the street.
Oh boy.
I quickly make sure I'm off the street and on the
Yeah,
sidewalk.
All right.
Let's off
You
the
doing that as
street.
well, Serge?
Yep.
Well, I thought we were in the tram.
Well, no, we're
Y'all are off the tram and
yeah.
walking the rest of the way.
Yeah, because the tram doesn't go up to the pizzeria exactly.
As you step back off of the road, a large armed convoy goes speeding past you. Y'all are able to tell that it is a group of nomads blaring past with some people on motorcycles chasing them.
Oh, can we see any identifying features on the people who are chasing them on motorcycles? Can I see?
Yes, you can if you roll a perception roll.
Not crit fail this time, please. Not crit fail.
While
Crit
that's happening-
success!
Nice. Really quick, while it's happening, really quick, I just need to let you guys know, I only have an hour left.
It's cool.
for-
We
for
probably
bedtime.
that's cool.
Okay.
I mean because that'll put us at 3 hours, which is around where we normally end anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Besides, I think we're on the wind down at the
Yeah,
moment.
agreed. So what do I see?
You managed to see that the people on motorcycles are everyone's favorite gang, the Tiger Claws.
Cool.
Ooh.
Tiger Claws are a all Asian, mostly Japanese gang. Used to be controlled by Arasaka and is no longer, since Arasaka's been mostly kicked out of the city, following the nuke.
I look over to Bunk and Surge and I say, dude, what the heck are those nomads doing being chased by tiger claws?
No, I thought
I
that
look
group
back
was
at Dante and I said, I don't know, but it's not a problem.
True. It's just weird.
Yeah. I don't really wanna. I don't really wanna fuck with that.
Oh, dude, I'm not
Right.
either.
It's like
Alright.
it's like we're at the end of a race, and right in front of the finish line, we look to the right and see like two fucking homeless dudes killing each other. It's like, I don't wanna tangle with that. Let's just finish our race.
I just look weirdly at Bunk and I'm like, dude, that's the analogy you came up with?
Yeah.
Have you been smoking?
Yeah.
You know what? Fair enough. I turn and start walking back to the pizzeria.
I'm high on life.
All right. So y'all enter the pizzeria, and you'll notice that there's a bit more security in there than last time. Last time there were about 4 people besides Mr. Blank. Now there's about 7.
I just elbow both Bunk and Surge just and kind of basically say, hey, just be careful.
Okay.
Always.
When am I ever not careful, dude? Come on. I'm like the careful master.
Do I need to bring up the pickpocketing situation?
No, because that shit was awesome.
Okay. I look at the other two and like, you guys ready to go just walk up to Blank?
Yes, sir.
Surge?
Sorry, what'd you say?
You ready to walk up to Mr. Blank?
Yeah.
We walk up.
All right, y'all walk up, and he just looks over his glasses at y'all as you walk up, and just motions to the table, like the seats in front of him at the table.
I sit down.
I pull out a seat and sit down.
I sit down, but like real cool, you know.
Same. Oh, I accept the real cool part.
All right. So what have you got? All right. So what do you got for me?
Well, we figured out why it was the Third Eye cult.
Okay. Why?
So
So it's fractal cult.
Fractal
just so
cult.
we're clear.
That my bad. But so we figured out that they had basically bought the formula from the
Vice Mueller.
from Vice Mueller, and they had gotten their their manufacturing from what was the name?
Francisco Multinational.
Thank you, man. Francisco Multinational.
Francisco Multinational was selling to him?
For the manufacturing equipment and packaging, yes.
Uh-huh. All right. What else do you have?
Well,
Their contact at Vice Mueller was Juan Velasquez. He apparently is the one who sold them the formula. The formula's name is actually Easy Morning After.
it's
And
their redacted or rejected.
so they've got rejected versions of this drug, and the ones that the Fractal Cold are producing
It was number
is
12.
derivative reject number 12.
Oh, fuck. Of course, that's what they're doing. All right, you got the samples for me?
I reach into my bag and I pull out the samples.
He motions for one of the people standing at the bar area to walk over and get it.
I hold my hand out so he can grab them.
Yeah, he does, and then walks back over to the that bar counter. All right. Did you find out where they were actually producing it?
Sadly, we didn't, but we do have a very good idea of where it might be. It was just almost impossible for us to get into the room to check because it was in there. It was actually in their gang hangout,
Okay.
guarded by all of them.
All right, that's understandable. Where do you think it was? Where are you thinking it is?
On the 21st floor of a building in basically their main headquarters in the South Night City, up at the upper right area of it, basically almost directly on the border between South Night City and the University District. 21st floor, they had a locked room. The entire time they had two armed guards with very heavy equipment, with guarding a locked door that had no outside access points whatsoever.
That didn't even occur to me. I thought it was like a treasure room or something. Like, I don't know, like a cool gun.
And the treasure was drugs.
Yeah.
So
Treasure was our quest reward.
we
Okay.
believe it's in that room, but there was no way for us to get in there because everyone was there. They even had their leader Tomahawk up in that floor at that time. There was no way we were getting in there alive.
Yeah, that would have been hard for y'all. Okay.
That would have been hard for almost anyone except for probably a group of like at least 6 or 7 solos.
Man, if that were a D&D game, you know that the fucking game master would have mapped out an entire combat situation for that. Good thing you guys didn't do it.
Oh, you think I didn't have an entire combat situation mapped out, Esther?
No,
I know. I was saying you did it. We didn't activate it.
I've had a combat situation for every location you've gone to.
Holy shit! What the fuck? Okay.
Dude, Freya had this ready. Man had stat tables for all those drones that we saw earlier. as well.
and the ones you didn't, and the ones for the locations that you might have tried to get into.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Freya was ready for us, but
If you had lost your little passes at all and had to be hunted down by killer robots,
Holy shit! What the fuck? All right.
you think you were going to walk into a corporate research facility and just be able to sneak around, motherfucker?
oh god, no, I didn't think so.
Oh no, I even was reading through the traps section of the fucking book. Nanite
What?
swarm, motherfucker.
Nanite swarm?
Oh yeah, blood swarm, dude.
Jesus Christ.
God.
Oh yeah, no, blood swarm is one I really wanted to play with because that would have fucked y'all up quick.
Jesus.
That's rad.
Okay, so Mr. Blank looks at y'all and is just like, okay, so let me get this straight. You all somehow managed to figure out where the gang hideout is. Wait. That stuff. Who sold it? Alright, that's a good job. And here I thought y'all were fucking useless after that last phone call.
Who called you? That was...
I reach over and slap Bunk upside the head.
I was just trying to keep my cards close to my chest.
Yeah, about getting a bullet in ours.
Yeah, how about this? You keep to singing and shut the fuck up otherwise. You'll probably live long. Alright?
Alright.
Alright, look. You didn't take out the production facility, but I get it. That shit's like really hard to do. Like, especially in that spot. Especially for you three. Alright, look. You did the job, you did it well, and you're still alive. Congrats. That's what, 500 apiece? What we said?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be transferred into your accounts. It should hit there in a minute or two.
Beast.
Well,
If y'all say anything about this job, I can't. It's on your head. All right.
Gotcha.
You're gonna shut the fuck up about it once you leave here.